Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to African Metaphysical Center for Spiritual Healing, Body, Mind, and Spirit Development. I am your host, Kufuor Ra, your metaphysical practitioner, Reiki master, Qigong instructor, bond practitioner, and mystic. Today's topic is the dangers of advanced spiritual practices. You might want to stay and listen for this one. All right. I almost damaged my body doing this spiritual practice journey that I'm on. I need to tell you something from my own spiritual journey because I learned this the hard way and I don't want you to. Earlier in my training, I was deep into my Qigong practice, deeper than most people ever go. And I got to a point where I realized without proper guidance, without a real teacher, I could do serious, lasting damage to my own body. No, not stress, not soreness, actual damage. The kind that doesn't heal quickly or heal at all. That scared me enough that I dropped everything and I went to Thailand for an extended period just to train under people who actually knew what they were doing. Masters who had decades in this practice and could see things in my energy and my body that I couldn't see in myself. And earlier this year, I completed my Tibetan bond training, an ancient tradition even older than Tibetan Buddhism, with meditation practices that are incredibly comprehensive and go deep into the mind and the subtle body. I can tell you firsthand, these practices are just as powerful as they are demanding, and just as capable of harming you if approached without the right preparation or teacher. Because I understood something a lot of people online don't. This stuff isn't a toy, and it isn't something you can learn from a 10-minute video. Qigong, astral projection, Kundalini awakening, third eye activation, Tibetan bond meditation. These are advanced spiritual practices. They sit at the very top of a very long ladder. And right now, people are trying to jump straight to the top because a video made it look quick and easy. It's not. Every single one of these was traditionally taught only after years of foundational work under direct supervision for a reason. What actually happens without guidance? Let's go over that. Let me break it down what can actually go wrong one by one with Qigong. When you push energy through your body incorrectly or force circulation before your body is ready, you can create real physical symptoms, chronic fatigue that doesn't go away, pain that migrates around your body with no medical explanation. Practitioners call it chi deviation, and it can leave you feeling physically unwell for months or years if not corrected by someone who knows how to reverse it. Let's move to the Kundalini awakening. This is energy that traditionally was only unlocked gradually over years under a teacher's watch. When it rises too fast, people report intense heat, uncontrollable shaking, overwhelming fear, and racing thoughts that don't stop. In serious cases, it has triggered manic episodes and psychiatric hospitalizations because the nervous system simply wasn't prepared to handle that much energy moving that fast. Astral projection. Done without grounding, without a real understanding of protection, people can come back from these experiences feeling disconnected from their own body for days. Some describe a lingering sense that something followed them back. Whether you take that literally or psychologically, the disassociation is real, and it can be disorienting and frightening if you don't know how to close the experience properly. Third eye activation. Forcing this open before your mind is stable can flood you with sensory and psychic information you have no framework to process. That can look like overwhelming anxiety, paranoia, difficulty telling what's real, or what practitioners call a spiritual emergency, a crisis that looks like a mental health crisis, except most therapists have never been trained to recognize it for what it really is. Tibetan Bon meditation. These practices work directly with the mind and subtle body and deep states of consciousness that most people have never touched. Done without a qualified teacher guiding you through the stages, they can unravel your senses of self faster than your mind is ready for, bringing up buried trauma, destabilizing emotions, or states of confusion and detachment that are extremely hard to come back from alone. This is exactly why these teachings have historically been passed down directly from teacher to student, never from a book or video. Why it's dangerous. The deeper truth. Here's the part people skip over. When you do this work, you are working with energy transfers. You are working with energetic beings. You are, in many traditions, opening yourself up to spirits and forces that are absolutely real to the people who've practiced this for thousands of years. This isn't superstition. It's why every serious tradition builds these practices in careful stages with a teacher present at every level, because without preparation, true preparation, you're not just wasting time, you're exposing yourself. Here's the point. You cannot skip the basics. You have to build your foundation first. Breath work, grounding, shadow work, discipline, energetic hygiene. A teacher who's actually walked this path before you touch the advanced levels. Anyone selling you a shortcut to enlightenment in a weekend workshop is not protecting you. They're profiting off your impatience. I'm not telling you this to scare you off the path. No. I'm telling you because I've stood close enough to that line through Qigong and now through Bon to know what's on the other side of doing it wrong. For your mind and your body, it is my responsibility to tell you this before you find out the hard way. Protect yourself. Go slow. Find real guidance and earn it. So until next time, thanks for stopping by. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Excuse the hand.